We are still not a country which is completely free from fear. We're a country in which it still takes some cojones to do the kinds of things that Jim and all of you, all of us, are doing and continue to do in the face of much adversity and much risk to personal freedom, personal wealth, etc. So a big hand to Jim, and a big hand to Gary, and a big hand to Dana, everyone here. Let me begin by acknowledging some folks here in the room and who've traveled great distances to be here and at great personal sacrifice. Then I'll talk about what Jim made reference to, which was the Berlin Wall of the prohibition of cannabis coming down, and the events we held with former Mexican President Vicente Fox in precisely that direction. And then we'll get off onto the new stuff. We'll go from the old to the new. And Jim, Gary.
As little time as you need.
As little as I need? Oh my goodness.
Good answer.
No, seriously. Just give me a buffer. 5 minutes. Okay. All right. So first of all, I want to acknowledge my girlfriend, Dr. Eileen Consorti, who flew down today.
Smart man.
Thank you. Without her support, I wouldn't be here today. I also want to acknowledge Linda Lewis Miller and Greg Miller, who flew all the way down from Alaska to be here with us today. Miss Lori Duckworth, who flew all the way down from Oregon. Andrew Graham, raise your hand. He's an intern for awesome. 18-year-old senior class president at Ensenada High School, Alameda, California. Eric Miller, ex-military, ex-SWAT team, Monterey Police Force. Network with all of us because we've got a lot to talk about. One of the things I'm going to mention is that speaking of fear, we have fear in this country, fear of persecution, and we were brainstorming about this today. What's one kind of concept that encapsulates all of this fear? And the concept is feudalism. And the reality is that we have feudalism in the United States, and corrupt feudalism. One very poignant example of this is Southern Oregon, Jackson County, which is where Ashland is located. The Ashland cartel, who we are personally taking on, because the government is not, they killed my brother from another mother, Dave Lewis, and several other folks, innocent folks in Jackson County, in their reign of terror and their reign of extermination of cannabis. They've been capturing cannabis grows and selling them on the black market, killing anyone who gets in their way. And I encourage anyone who's interested to know about what we're doing about eradicating feudalism in Southern Oregon in the process of eradicating prohibition. And there's one other big, bad, ugly thing that we're going to be eradicating as well, and that is hunger. It's about time. There are 800 million, thank you, ma'am, and thank you all. There are 800 million people in the world today who are hungry in various degrees, and many of them are starving to death. I think they die at about a rate of 1 every 4 seconds. Our brothers and sisters are dropping after an excruciating bout with hunger, all completely preventable. What we're doing, and I want to acknowledge the Sato family of Japan and their colleagues, too numerous to mention, to name, and we'll have an opportunity. And Jay Gary, my goodness, I'm so sorry, Jay. Jay, who's been my right-hand support and partner for years, and he's just like a part of me, so I almost forget what it is. Jay's put together radish.org, and lots of great information is on radish.org, and that's a great way to kind of stay in touch with what we're doing. I also want to acknowledge Amanda Hitt coming down from Los Angeles and a bunch of friends. But here's the big thing that we're announcing. What we're doing is we've come up with, collectively, a bunch of us, and folks who aren't here today present, have come up with a plan for how to simultaneously eradicate the prohibition of cannabis and hunger all at the same time. How on earth are we going to do that? And the way that we're going to do it is we're going to carve out the major portion of the cannabis and hemp industry and create it as the first pillar of an entirely new sector of the global economy called the compassionate economy. The compassionate economy has 3 pillars. Companies which would participate in the compassionate economy adhere to 3 principles. Number 1, 100% of profits, after-tax profits, go to the eradication of hunger. Number 2, socially transformational. Number 3, environmentally transformational. And hemp as a plant is environmentally transformational. It sequesters far more carbon than forests or cotton, returns nutrients to the soil rather than depleting nutrients from the soil, etc. And the first company that has proudly stepped forward and boldly stepped forward to be the first compassionate company in the world is Sato Hemp of Japan. They are committing 100% of their after-tax profits to the eradication of hunger. And they are leading the way. Many companies will follow. Why? What could possibly be more compelling to consumers? Yes.
That's really cool.
Takuya Sato on the left. Takashi Baker on the right. His father is from Boston. His mother is Japanese. Yes, really Boston. Yes. All right. So, I don't want to go over time except to say that through this process, and I invite you to join radish.org, go to radish.org to learn all about what we're doing. But with the majority of the profits of the cannabis and hemp industry competing freely in a free marketplace with those companies which choose to do other things with their profit, and this is America where we can do what we want with our profits, including eradicating hunger, I believe, and it's my conviction and determination, that the majority of profits from the cannabis and hemp industry be used to eradicate hunger and work out the math. And if we leverage cannabis and hemp to its full potential, we will be generating tens of billions of dollars per year in profit needed to eradicate hunger. $50 billion per year is our target annual budget to eradicate hunger, and we will get there with the leadership of Sato Hemp and Takuya Sato. Thank you all once again. We're going to be here probably till 2 in the morning, or if we can talk Gary and stand up until 5. We've got a lot to talk about. So come join us. Meet the Lewis Miller family. Meet Lord Duckworth. Meet my amazing girlfriend, Dr. Eileen Consorti. Meet Jigger. Meet the team. Meet Eric Miller. Meet Andrew Graham. And let's put our heads together and make this happen. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Gary.